What are you doing?
Making path.
You're making a path? You can't even stand up. Hello everyone, welcome back to the farm. So this week, actually ever since the new year, we've been taking it a little bit easy. Just because we've had drywallers in the shop. And actually I'm going to take you in there and show you what's going on in a moment. But while I'm out here, I'll show you the other project I've kind of been working on. So this shipping container storage shop area that we've been working on, I have been building the lean-to section. So all of this wood has been milled on our sawmill, and I'm going to have to get on there and mill some more because we're short. But I had to figure out what I needed. So I went and I installed all these overhang pieces, and this will be giving us, it'll cover the container, and it'll be giving us a 4-foot overhang under here that we can park under and store stuff under here. And then I have to run all of the purlins on top before I can put the tin roof on top. So this week I've just been picking away at that, nothing crazy. It's been fairly cold this week, like down to -5, -10 at night. So we haven't, I can't work in the shop because we have drywallers in there. And this is kind of the only project I've been working on. So I had to shovel the entire roof off. It was covered in like 18 inches of snow. So one day I spent, after work, I got home from work and I spent probably 2 or 3 hours just digging 18 inches of snow off the top of this entire thing. You can see it piled up here. Same thing on the other side. And then I got all these pieces installed. So that was a few days work, just those two things. And now I have a pretty good idea of what I need as far as on the sawmill to finish this project. So you can see if I stand back kind of how it's going to look. There's going to be the centerpiece, and then there's going to be the 2 wings on the sides. So that's a big project that we have planned for the next few weeks. I'd like to get some tin roof on there. The other thing, I'll take you inside the shop and I'll show you what's going on in there. Alright, I'm going to turn these fans off. So the drywallers have installed 2 coats of mud now. And they told us that they're going to let it dry. They haven't been here today. They're going to let it dry. They're going to come sand it and do a final coat, which will be sanded off on Monday. So today's Sunday, Wednesday. Today's Sunday, and they should be completely finished by Wednesday. After that, we're gonna have to cover everything up. I'm renting a paint sprayer, and we're gonna spray the entire thing. So this is what the downstairs is looking like. These are the 2 bays for the vehicles. And then this is my workshop over here. And you can see this insulation here. This is where I'm going to have plywood on the walls. All here over to this side. That's all going to be plywood. And then we're going to have some shelving. I'm going to have shelving over on this side here. And then workbench underneath the 2 windows. This is the mechanical room with my in-floor heat, which has been pumping away. The floor is starting to warm up. I can feel it on the return side. It's not ice cold anymore. And upstairs, I'll show you what we got. This is an access hatch to get in the sides. And this is what we got going up here. This here, we didn't do this wall because we have some more work to do in here. And then over here is just more space. So this is just a little bonus area, a games room, or whatever else we decide to do with it. So that's the shop. That's the update right now. So I'm hoping by next weekend I can have a paint sprayer. We'll get the painting done, and then we have to seal the concrete. And once all that stuff's done, then I can work at getting my tools back in there and building the shop inside. So between this project and that project, it's going to be a busy January, a busy February, and hopefully we can have all of that stuff cleaned up and off the list by the spring. Because once spring starts rolling around, we're going to be doing fencing. We've got tons of work to do, so we're really trying to get this shop and these structures finished so that they're completely off the books. We have ordered all the siding for the shop. I'm going to have to start the siding. I'm actually doing the siding myself. We were going to hire a contractor, but they wanted so much money to do the siding just because they have so much work right now. They really don't need this job, and so their prices are just so expensive. The one other thing I was going to address was the flies I have in the house with the worms. So on the last video I posted, it was about my worms that I have in the mechanical room in the house. The flies have gotten so bad, and commenters on the last video let me know that they're actually not fruit flies, they're a fungus gnat, G-N-A-T, however you say that, gnat. And they gave me some really good tips for how to manage them. So I went to the hardware store, I got some fly tapes. I'm gonna hang those in there. And they also have these things called mosquito dunks, which are, it's just a bacteria that eats the fruit fly and mosquito larvae, like right when they hatch out of the egg. So I crumbled it up into a dust and I sprinkled it on the worm bin. I also diluted some in a spray bottle and I sprayed it all down in there. So that's gonna kill them at the larva stage, hopefully. The fly trap hopefully will catch most of the adults, and then I'm going to shine a light when it gets dark tonight. I'm going to set up a lamp right in that room, and I'm going to grab my vacuum and I'm going to vacuum as many of the adults up as I can, and that will hopefully get rid of like a majority. I'll probably have to do it for a few days. That will hopefully address the fly problem in the house. So yeah, that's the week. Other than that, we've spent days with the kids just sledding, enjoying the winter while it's here. Or it's not really sledding, it's more like luging because it's so icy. But the kids have been having fun. We've been enjoying winter. You kind of have to enjoy it while it's here because we'll snap our fingers and it's going to be July, September again. It's going to be 30 degrees out. We're going to wish it was cold. So we kind of have the mentality around here that while it's hot, you enjoy the heat, and you want to complain about it, but you'll be wishing that it was cold. So while it's cold, we're rather than complaining about being cold, we just embrace it and we deal with it and we enjoy it. We do our sledding, we play outside, and that's the only way to deal with it, because otherwise you're always just complaining it's too cold and it's too hot. So deal with it while it's there, enjoy it while it's there, and just learn to, just work with it. So anyway, that's the update for the week. Thanks for watching, and I will be posting another one next week.